Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is what happened in Mississippi on Friday night. It was absolute devastation that unfolded when tornadoes swept through Mississippi, and the people who perished and leaving dozens more wounded. Mississippi Emergency Management Agency said that search and rescue teams have been deployed to assist the victims impacted by these storms. And they also warned that the current total of fatalities would probably rise. Unfortunately, these numbers are expected to change. Now, as reported by ABC News, the reported known fatalities occurred in Sharkey, Humphreys, Carroll, and Monroe counties. 13 people perished in Sharkey County alone. Mississippi Republican Governor Tate Reeves declared a state of emergency on Saturday to all counties affected by the storms and vowed to utilize every resource to help those in need. And I have a picture of the state of emergency that he issued. He said, I've declared a state of emergency in the Mississippi counties impacted by the severe storms, including the tornadoes. We will marshal every available source on behalf of our neighbors in need. We are here for the long run. Whereas on March 24th, 2023, the state of Mississippi was impacted by severe thunderstorms spawning high straight line winds and tornadoes, resulting in the loss of life and extensive property damage to areas of the state, necessitating state assistance to support local government's response and recovery efforts. And whereas these severe storms have resulted in the loss of life across the state and caused extensive damage to homes, businesses, and public property, and whereas the resulting conditions continue to threaten the life and safety of the residents of impacted areas of the state, as well as the property, and whereas in consideration of the health and safety of the residents and the protection of their property within the affected areas, and in the public interest, all steps should be taken to protect the people and their property. Now, therefore, I, Tate Reeves, Governor of the state of Mississippi, pursuant to the authority vested in me under the Mississippi Constitution and Mississippi Code, and in the public interest and for the general welfare, do hereby proclaim the state of emergency to exist in the areas of the state of Mississippi affected by, or areas that may be affected by, these severe storms. The provisions of the proclamation shall exist and remain in effect until such time as this threat to public safety shall cease to exist as prescribed by this Mississippi Code. Further, all agencies of the state of Mississippi shall discharge their emergency responsibilities as deemed necessary as set forth in the state of Mississippi's Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan. Now, here is a video that I'm going to show you where Chief Meteorologist Matt Loban warned residents of Amory, and that's Amory, Mississippi, and he actually prayed live on air Friday night as the tornado approached. And when I watched this, it hit me, and then I'm sure it'll hit you too. And all he said was, "Oh man, it's coming. Dear Jesus, please help them."
That's going to move either extremely close to Amory or in through the northern part of the city of Amory. And here's the thing about this. Y'all trust me too much, okay? I tell you where it goes, and some of you are like, that's where it's going to go. But the reality is that this could be changing directions, okay? So Amory, we need to be in our tornado safe place. We got a new scan coming in here as we speak. Oh man, like north side of Amory, this is coming in. Oh man. Dear Jesus, please help them. Amen. Okay. So this is going to track along Highway 25. Unfortunately, this is cut farther, a little bit more east. So I have it slightly behind me there. This is going to cross the Highway 6 bridge within the next 20 seconds or so.
Now, the National Weather Service reported that one massive tornado was reported near the area of Silver City and Rolling Fork around 8:50 Central Time. And the network issued an emergency alert with the following words: "To protect your life, take cover now." Now, Rolling Fork and Silver City reported severe damage. And here are the photos of the devastation in Rolling Fork. And here is Silver City after the tornado. Now, the damage in Rolling Fork was so massive that the multiple storm chasers pleading for search and rescue help immediately. More abandoned by the storm chase to drive injured people to the hospitals themselves. And one storm chaser, he goes by the name of Zachary Hall, he managed to capture ominous footage of the tornado in Rolling Fork and vowed that he would never forget what he experienced. And this is what he experienced.
Dude, yeah, I can barely make it. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
One resident of Rolling Fork, Bolden, stood outside of her mother's destroyed mobile home and said that there was nothing left of the town. There's nothing left. There's just the breeze that's running, going through, just nothing. And Royce Steed, the emergency manager of Humphreys County, where Silver City is located, said that the town, the damage to the town was so severe, it's all but gone. It's almost complete devastation. This little old town, I don't know what the population is. It is more or less wiped off the map. And even Joe, our president, Joe, expressed his condolences and pledged his full support of the people of Mississippi. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.